Hey, GutFoxx here. We got MUT episode 149 today, and I'm joined as always by the Texas boy. How are you, good sir?
I'm good, Fox. What's going on with you?
Not too much. We're kind of cosmic today, don't you say?
I don't know what that means.
You were just making fun of me for not knowing what daft means, and now you don't know what cosmic means. Wait, look at the background. Look behind you right now, Texas.
I'm looking behind me right now, right? I see a nice island with a ship and a nice like satellite tower. Are you in space?
What? You're in space too?
I'm out in space. I'm out in space. No, I'm out in space.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I'm on an island, bro. You said this is. I like it too. It's nice and blue. Looks pretty, like a nice vacation spot in the Bahamas.
Oh, really? Okay. So, but wait, what's that ship above you though?
I mean, it looks like a carrier. Looks like it carries people to and from the island.
Oh, okay. All right. We won't spoil anything about what's about to happen to Texas. But let's bring in our guest and say hi to the director. How are you doing?
What's up? How's it going, dudes?
Not too bad. Could you introduce MUT Force and your history and why we hate Trumpet Monkey and why he's not with us?
All right, so MUT Force is a show that we put on, me and Trumpet Monkey. You guys don't know who Trumpet Monkey is. He's this crazy Australian guy living in Latvia. We decided to partner up with and do kind of an ESPN-style show. Yeah, pretty fun, about an hour long, comes on Saturdays. Trumpet Monkey isn't here because it's like, what? I don't know, like 3, 4 a.m. there right now? So much love to you, Trumpet Monkey.
So. Yeah.
But we're over here having fun without you.
Exactly. Drinking, smoking, straight West Coasting as we normally do.
At the same time.
So after the text message, we've got the agenda. Team of the year. We got to talk a lot about that. We're going to talk about playoff content and the dearth of it, or the death, either one. Potential, like, we'll be looking for the Super Bowl content. We'll be looking for the competitive not being streamed. We'll talk about solos and EA screw job once again. And then we'll talk about EA also finessing us with other things that Texas got on the menu. So it'll be a good agenda today. I hope you guys like the setup again. This is the first time on my channel that we've actually had our faces going. So let me know if you'd rather just watch gameplay or if you want to look at our ugly mugs and our sweet backgrounds. So anyways, off the top. Director,
yes.
What did you think of Team of the Year?
I thought Team of the Year was pretty good. You know, I think biggest thing that saved it for me was the unexpected high overalls. That was pretty nice.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty. Honestly, as a guy, you're talking to a guy who loves the Chargers theme team. I'm all the rage about the Chargers theme team. So getting that upgrade to Drew Brees, Desmond King was really nice. But for everybody else, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like you won't see me complain about high overall since that's basically my theme team is the best high overall cards possible. Yeah. But like, do you foresee this being like the death of MUT in like a month? Like, what's the point? We've already got like a bunch of guys that already have 99 speed.
That is a good question. I do think it's a bit early to be seeing 99 overalls in the game. Me and Trumpet Monkey talked a little bit about this. We think if MUT is going to survive, you know, the off season, maybe past April or March, we're gonna need to see cards with 101 plus stats. Immediately.
All right, Director, I'm giving you a floor and a spot. I want you to take your best shot at the guy who ruined 100 stats right now, Texas. I want you to show him your lack of appreciation for what he's brought to the Madden community, and he ruined MUT right now. Go, tell Texas off.
Okay, Texas. Okay, all right. There's the chocolate vanilla swirls of the world. You know, it's never bad to have too much of too many things. But you've gone vanilla on me. I'm the kind of guy that likes chocolate. I'm the kind of guy that likes chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla together. So why are you just giving me vanilla?
Tex?
All right. So what you're saying is you like all the colors, but how would you feel if you bought all the colors and they only gave you vanilla? That's what EA did. You're welcome.
You're digging yourself in a deeper hole here.
No, what they were doing was charging you for all these flavors, and then you would walk out of the store with everything just being vanilla. That's what they're doing. They're overcharging you for something that you wouldn't actually get. You're welcome. Bro.
Not a fan of that, Baskin Robbins. I mean, EA.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Don't. Well, Baskin Robbins is dope. What, they got 1,000 flavors, bro? That place is awesome.
But what if all those flavors... Texas saying all Baskin Robbins flavors are vanilla now.
No, yeah. Well, if EA was running it, EA would be like, we got chocolate, we got vanilla, we got this, we got that. And then you show up like, oh, man, machine's broken. That would be their excuse. EA would be the McDonald's, like, ice cream machine. Yeah, I can't get some ice cream, the machine's broke. Like, And so you're welcome, man, because like if they would have kept doing that, you'd be out here paying all these coins for a card that's supposed to perform like the ratings say it should and doesn't. So I saved you 3 years, I think it's been 3 years, of them not lying to you. Me and Clickwood, me and him both caped up and we sat on that island.
Maybe some of us like living in a dream world where aesthetics mean something. You know, why do any of us play MUT? To go out there and flex. The top 3 equals my worth as a Madden player. I want to see 101 Drew Brees, 101 Keenan Allen, 101 Melvin Gordon. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
I like it. I agree. I like being able to see the stats, but if they don't work, what's the point?
That's true. That's true.
Like it's nice seeing like good looking women, but they can't hold a conversation.
We can't bring good looking women in here and say they're irrelevant though, Texas. We need to shift on another.
I'm not saying they're irrelevant. I'm saying like it's just like it has to be both. If you're gonna be out here advertising something, it has to work. Otherwise, it's false advertising, and we're gonna gang together. We're gonna sue somebody.
Okay.
Well, Tex, what do you say about the MUT leaks who found that over 100 stats do actually matter this year? Like he tested them on the PC, and they actually do make a difference.
So if they actually do matter and the kick power at 90 or 103 is different than 99, I'm cool with it. All it has to do is work. If it doesn't work, then we're gonna be back out here getting scammed by EA once again. Like, the thing about it is, like, even though I may have ruined it, why did they just go into the game next year and just start the numbers lower, so making so 99 speed would have been really like 95, and then 103 was 99. They could have easily manipulated the stats in the game to change it, but nah,
that's true.
They let me ruin their game.
I remember I forwarded that on, and I got feedback. I think it was in like a Reddit AMA with one of the EA developers, and I said start them lower, and they're like, well, aren't you going to be disappointed by your guys that you traditionally see in the 90 speed starting lower? And I'm like, no. I mean, like, why do we need Damon Harrison at like 48 speed or whatever he started at? Like when MLB has guys at 0 speed or 1 speed, like. Is that a big deal? I agree. Like, start them lower, give them more room to flex, to grow through the year, or do your fucking jobs and test over 100 stats. Like, why did MLB able to go to 125 contact and power this year? Why is Madden going opposite? Why are they restricting our options when other games are giving us more? Tex.
I mean, other than just laziness, like that's the only thing I can think of, because like people would buy 105 Tyreek Hill. Because like right now, there's no point for me to get Tyreek Hill on my team.
And he's 900K.
So yeah, he's right now he's 900,000 coins. People are buying because he has a spin threshold, which is crazy. But like, I already have 99 speed Tyreek Hill on my team. If I put zone run on him, he'll have 99 speed with 89 spin.
Yep.
So I don't need to upgrade him anymore. But if there was 110 speed max and this new one can get a he's 98 on his power up, so +3 plus the jump. Yeah, like 103? That'd be dope, but no, not the case. So why would I waste my time upgrading? So it can easily do that. That way they can actually sell more cards down the line that people have to have, because if it's not a speed upgrade, there's no point picking the card.
Yeah.
It's weird we've been talking about this since like September, October, and EA has yet to do anything about it, right? We've been talking about this for months and months, about these boosts and these cards going up to high and overall. And now we're getting even closer. We're staring this tit right at it, and I don't know Does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. We're staring down the barrel of this gun, and it's right here. It's upon us. We're getting mugged. We could have walked away a couple blocks ago and fixed this problem, but we're getting mugged right now. Like there's nothing gonna what's gonna happen in a couple months? Or are they just not gonna give us any content anymore? Because that seems like what they're doing. We'll get to that in a little bit. Like, so
the only thing I think is going on right now is that they're probably waiting for maybe some competitive stuff to be over with, because anything that we don't get in Madden, I always blame competitive players for. Because like they seem to not want to have fun, right? So why not have 101 speed? Maybe because they don't want those guys in competitive mode using these guys with 101 speed.
Competitive goes all the way through the spring, though, doesn't it?
I know, but like I think they ruined the out of position players.
Yeah, those suck.
So,
but everybody complained about Bo, though. I mean, that was just a community punching bag. Was Bo Jackson?
True, but I'm saying like the reason why we didn't get like the glitchy cards we had in the years past was because of rumors that those guys said we don't want those because they ruined salary cap.
Yeah, they could just make them too expensive for salary cap, but
yeah, they could do a lot of stuff. 999, like, but it's just like they don't want it, so therefore we're not going to do it.
Yeah,
like 101 stats. I feel like the reason why we don't got those is one, they're being lazy, and two, competitive players ruin everything. Spicy hot takes right now.
I love it. What do you think? What do you think, Director? Does competitive ruin MUT? Should competitive have its like own mode?
Okay, 2 answers. Yes, competitive should have its own mode. and kind of it does ruin MUT. You know, I think that competitive mode should be the standard that we all live by. You know what I mean? And so if we're getting content that is appropriate for all phases of the game, it should work in competitive mode just as well as it works in MUT and balance itself out the same way. So I don't know, maybe. It's all kind of dink and dunk.
That's a very wishy-washy answer.
It very
for
is.
Hot takes, director. We're here for making enemies and fighting. This is a fighting podcast.
Got you.
Know this? So like, rip off your shirt and grease your body up.
I don't think the world's ready for this. I'm saving my shirtless stream for a day we really need some views.
Yeah, that's right. Really got to boost that one.
So make sure it's not on Twitch.
Chatterbait. Join me on Chatterbait.
Okay, I will say this, something that I do detest about with competitive stuff. If we're going to see stuff like that on Twitch, we're going to see it, you know, broadcasted by EA, I hate getting on head-to-head just because of all the cheesy plays, and obviously that's where they're going to find them. So if that's where the exploits are happening, they need to be addressed a lot faster than they are now. Because I hate going on head-to-head and seeing all the same plays because, you know, a bunch of people saw it in the competitive mode, and it's been, you know, abused.
Yeah, I mean, you could... Oh, wait, am I hearing myself in the background? I'm hearing an echo. Anyways, you hear... Okay, you hear... I mean, people either blame YouTubers or competitive players for that. I mean, I'm never one to... No matter where people learn it from, they're going to learn it from someone. Either it's from their opponents online, where people are like, oh, wow, that Pat Sales really worked against me. Or I'm watching Problem, or I'm watching the MUT Force and directors running this, or I'm watching Tex or GutFoxx. But... So people learn things one way or another. That gets out there. I don't think it's on the community, whether it be like competitive or YouTubers. It's not on them. It's on EA to balance their game and to make it good. So like, if their metagame is shit, EA needs to fix it.
Yeah.
It's EA's job as game developers to make sure their game is balanced, and that's one of the biggest weaknesses over the years. One from like making the game unbalanced just due to like play power, to cards, to basically. Not being able to stop like 6 DBs or maybe a million DBs on the field all getting pancaked because they stopped the run too well in the past. Obviously, a million of them. I don't know where I'm going with that. But you know, the pancake system you get with the weak box system, it was kind of like a lazy solution to stopping the run. So
yeah, and then also on top of that being a lazy solution, you can just come out in the 4-6 speed package and put the same guys out there because you're in the correct formation. They didn't get pancaked.
Yeah, because
so
you're
you still have your 8
8
defensive backs on the field. You still be out here in basically quarter. And as long as you were in the right formation, we're going to be packed. So it's like, it's just certain things they fix, certain things they don't. Just like, you got to make things make sense the entirety. But they don't be doing it. Take shortcuts.
Speaking of shortcuts, the lazy fix to the QB contain has been driving me nuts since it was updated.
Oh, so bad. So bad. Talk about it.
Me talking about it? Everybody knows about it. You can't QB contain worth crap anymore. If someone's got Michael Vick on the other side and you're rolling with, like, let's say you're a lonely director and you want to be the guy with Phillip Rivers, you're at a huge disadvantage. Huge disadvantage because you don't have a mobile quarterback. And it's really tough to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, even if you blitz, like, the outside guy can randomly get picked up, then boom, they're off running. Like, because you used to be able to blitz and contain to try and keep Michael Vick in the pocket. I completely agree with you. Like, now all they do is just stand there. So you can't like, basically use contains at all. So, like, mobile quarterbacks were already powerful, so they buffed them some more for no real reason. It's maybe because it's like what happened when Megatron came out. That patch came out where they buffed high point passes. They put out Megatron that week. Now Mike Vick comes out. They make these contains shit, so make Mike Vick even more powerful. Do you think there's a little bit of conspiracy there, Tex? I think you're the conspiracy man, right? Is there a conspiracy there?
I guess you could say that.
EA's changing their game. EA's changing their game to make their cards look better that are just releasing that week.
I mean, it's only happened twice, right? So I don't think there's a conspiracy about it. I just think
no, you're supposed to say yes, it's conspiracy. The world's against.
No, I mean it's only happened twice though, right? Conspiracies usually like happen over time. They said they buffed like nerfed the high point pass, but they accidentally put the numbers the wrong way. So they said they fixed it, but they didn't. So like, I don't think it's a conspiracy, or it was intended to be as good as it was. They just happened to make a mistake and they haven't yet gone back to correct it. The contained thing, I understand why they did that, because y'all people who are out here running that contain blitz was pissing me off. So now y'all can eat these Vic feet. Put a spy up. Spire Lawrence Taylor. Hit me. He's just as fast as Vic anyway behind the pocket.
Remember last year they fixed it by not allowing DBs to be on contains? Why didn't they do that same fix this year?
Hey man, Rex ain't here no more. I mean, why you bringing the past up right now?
Remember how? Okay, talk about Rex. I hope maybe we can get him on the podcast sometime. We could talk to him after it's all kind of, it's been a year. Like with Rex, I talked about today on stream. he was very like listening to the community and implementing community suggestions, trying to make the gameplay very player focused. Do we feel like we've lost something since we've lost Rex? Like, everybody blamed Rex for making Madden bad and stuff, but like it felt like it was going in the right direction. Do you guys feel like the game is in a like kind of a rudderless state right now? Kind of like we don't know where it's going, what's happening with it. Yeah, are you confident that the series of Madden is moving in a positive direction going forward, Director?
Well, I'm going to use an analogy that makes sense to me. All right.
Okay.
So when you've got a film going on and you have a certain director at the helm of that film, it's really tough to let go of that person halfway through and expect the movie to be good with somebody new, because you've got a vision established at the very beginning that needs to be, you know, seen all the way throughout. When you let's say if we're on the Star Wars theme today, let's take a look at Solo. Maybe Solo would have been better. Maybe Solo would have been better if we had the other directors. I really love Ron Howard, and that's a situation where it kind of worked out. But most of the time, it's not going to. Most of the time, you want that singular vision and have it pushed out from start to finish. So is it Rex? People were complaining about him, but I feel like he had a lot more, you know, established of what he wanted to do to fix the game. When you take out the old and bring in the new, you have to start from scratch, and it doesn't always work out. So is this a case where we're seeing that it's not working out? Maybe, possibly, yes.
Yeah, I mean, can we judge the game? Like, we can't. I said to the stream, I can't really judge Clint right now because he hasn't had his job. Like, he hasn't put out one game that's his yet, like, for gameplay. Like, so, like, he took over in the middle of last year, so basically the game was already in development based off Rex and, what is it, Carlos Guerrero's leadership. And then Rex got let go, or parted ways. Then Carlos got let go for, we think, sexual harassment. I don't know. They didn't really say.
But got caught in the Me Too movement.
Yeah. We won't go there. No politics, Tex. Thank you.
No, I was making a joke. I'm sorry.
Okay. No jokes in the podcast, Tex. Don't you know that? That's rule number 1.
My fault, man.
So, yeah. So Clint's first game would be next year. So I'll judge his performance based off next year. But like, it does feel a little bit rudderless without Rex, without kind of somebody in that position that Carlos Guerrero. Like, I don't know if they've hired it yet. They haven't really made any announcements. Tex, what do you feel about the kind of movement forward of the Madden franchise?
Like, it's weird because like I feel like when Rex left, we lost a lot of the communication with the gameplay side of the guys.
Yes.
Like I checked Clint's Twitter. He has not tweeted since November, since that last patch, 11/20.
Wow.
So think about this. Like when Rex, would somebody have an issue? Like I know Jemiah was notorious for just sending Rex just dumb shit about like the game, and Rex would address it. He would acknowledge that's not supposed to happen. I'm sorry. We're looking to fix that. And then he would just kind of like give the same generic answer, but at least he was kind of like looking at some of the stuff that was going on and providing reason for it, or providing just an answer that wasn't going to be satisfying, or wasn't going to be satisfactory, but it's going to be still an answer nonetheless. Whereas with Clint, like he may be seeing a lot of this stuff that's going on, but he's not really addressing it. Like, so with the high point passes still being a glitch, it's still being like you can still just throw the ball up there in traffic and guys come down with it. He hasn't said anything about it. So like it's kind of annoying that it's not like he's not communicating as much as what Rex was, but maybe because this is not really his baby, like you were saying, maybe next year he'll have more hands on it, which means that he'll probably be able to like give us a little bit more insight into like what's going on and what they're going to do to fix that going forward. Because the MUT side is communicating really well. The gameplay side, not so much.
Yeah. Like, wait. Why do you think the MUT side's communicating really well? The MUT developers are saying it's just Kralo, right?
No, it's just Kralo. I mean, and at least Kralo's saying something. I mean, I wish you would say stuff on one platform instead of post something on Reddit and then have people relay it from Reddit to damn Twitter, but also post stuff in game so everybody can see it. I got you, but don't post it on Reddit first for like an hour and a half before you post it on Twitter. Don't do that.
I got you.
Everybody, put everybody in a tip at one time, bro. Like, it was like he wanted to put the information out there so it can just kind of trickle like a snowball and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then bam, here it is on Twitter.
Yeah. And
don't be tweeting on Twitter the entire day, then go to Reddit, bro. That's stupid.
Yeah, all you have to do is like take a screenshot like you did and put it up on Twitter. I get you. We'll get that into a little bit. We'll talk about that. So like, is that like? Do you think there's been like maybe an internal memo or something? Because we've lost a lot of developers in last year, from Jake to Clint to a couple others, talking about the game on Twitter. Is EA going into like lockdown mode? They're like, only Kralo, you're the only one that can communicate with anybody. Is it kind of like, because Rex was like, all right, go ahead. Like, we had EA people on the podcast. Rex was on the podcast a couple times. Rex was like all doing interviews and stuff. We had all these people out there. Now it's almost like they're like locking up the houses. They're putting up their brick walls like the Three Little Piggies or whatever. And then with the big bad wolves in the community trying to blow their house down, and they're not coming out of the house. We're getting kind of hungry out here, aren't we, Tex?
Yeah, and I don't think it might be somebody saying, hey, don't get on Twitter and communicate, but like I understand Kralo's job is to provide our feedback to these guys, but wouldn't it be easier if, I don't know, you just got on Twitter occasionally, like an hour out of your day, just to kind of answer some stuff and just look at some clips that people are submitting as opposed to just kind of ignoring them? Because that's what people get angry, is that they'll keep sending people all this information, and not everybody knows to go to Kralo, but they'll keep sending Rex or Clint all like, this is what happened to me in this game, and they get no response, which makes people embittered, which makes them want to do something, say mean things.
And then I think an even worse sign forward for that kind of communication, 2 game changers, very public game changers, just left. Bengal just did a video on why he hates Madden and why he's no longer in the game changer program, why he's getting out of it. And RBT just took on a coin sponsor, which means you're gone. So
I missed all this. Where was I at?
I don't know. Not watching the YouTube channels like a bad friend.
First of all, I don't watch Madden YouTubers. Second of all,
wow.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I don't. It's just really weird, right? I watch Madden YouTubers, right? But I don't watch Madden YouTubers. I'll put y'all videos on. I'll go make a sandwich or something.
Hi, Tex. I'm director. It's good to meet you. I'm a Madden YouTuber.
I mean, no. Somebody sent me your video before you had Fox on your podcast. It's like July. I'm like, that motherfucker's production is crazy.
Thank you, bro.
Crazy. But no, so when GutFoxx streams, I'll pop in the chat for a little bit, but then I go do something else. Like, I don't know how many times I come back home and I'm mad at you because you out here hosting my arch nemesis. I'm like, this motherfucker would. Because I don't even know when you're going to get off your stream, Fox. So you be hosting somebody. I'm like, oh, I'm never going to be in this guy's stream under any other circumstance besides a GutFoxx host.
I don't know who you're... Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So I'm just like, damn it, Fox.
Damn it, Fox.
But yeah, so I put y'all on, but I don't be watching. So I guess I'll go back and check those videos out. I just don't have the time because I like watching other YouTubers.
Well, I think a big issue of that is most Madden YouTubers basically do the same content. So
yeah,
I'm right there with you.
No, it's not even really that, because like I just like watching Fallout Let's Plays now. That's like my whole thing. I binge watched an entire Fallout 4 series in like 3 days. So
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's just
I don't know. That's what I've been doing for the past that and like wrestling shit. That's my vice for right now. So my apologies for those that I may have offended by not watching videos, but it be on. I just don't be.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna get offended by that.
You don't know. People be in their feelings, bro.
What?
People be in their feelings.
Yeah, that's true. What would be your wrestling name, Tex?
Big Sexy. No,
Ooh, I like
a wrestling name would probably just be Texas or Big Texas, something like that.
That's boring.
I'll have like a. Is it disappointing?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't be my real name because my real name is obnoxious. It's not gonna work.
But you just do Texas. And then then your tagline was everything bigger in Texas.
See, like I'll tell you my last name off stream, and then my last name would be my wrestling name because it's perfect actually.
Oh, that's kind of cool. How about
I can't tell,
yeah, no, that's fine. Don't dox yourself. I feel like I'd be like the stranger, and I'd always come out with like a really numb left hand, and then people would get the shtick, and we'd have a laugh, and then people would be like, wow, this guy actually kind of sucks. How about you, director? What would be your wrestling name?
Let's see. I would probably go with I'll call myself the Al Pacino, just to give myself to hoo-ah every now and then. To confuse
that's somebody's chest. Hoo-ah!
Would you be blind? Would you be blind during the whole thing? Would you scent of a woman style, Al, or what?
I mean, you're all talking about production value here, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Put on a good show. Hoo-ah!
Hell yeah. All right, so back to MUT. And game change. So that's like getting back to that game changer stuff. So with the game changers leaving the program, and I'm like, because I think Bengal said something like about them, and I've heard this from other game changers about them, like they'll like listen, but they don't do anything with that. Like they'll take like, oh yeah, good job, good thoughts, and then like nothing changes. Like it seems like they have their mind preset on what they want to do, and like if you put it like if you say something. Like, oh, and it might like take work. It's like not getting done. So it's like game changers can only do so much. They can only recommend so much. At the end, the buck stops with EA.
So they feel like EA's paying them lip service. So they'll say, this is what we want to do. This is what people want. This is the feedback we're getting. And EA's like, all right, we got you. We hear you. And then they go in a different direction.
Yeah, or just no direction at all. Nothing changes.
Yeah, so like which is pretty much what we knew Game Changers did. Because I know like when Wiser went down there when he's part of the first like Madden Roundtable, he gave them a bunch of stuff like we want like this is stuff that people aren't gonna like, and they're like, all right, cool, and they just never invited them back out there again. That's kind of how it works. So like yeah, you got blackball. And so like you can't like you gotta kind of like play your cards right, obviously, but it's just you know what you're signing up for because EA really doesn't want your opinion. They just want they want your channel. Really, they want to be able. They want your partnership, but it's not really a partnership because they're not paying you anything.
It does feel like the only person that really listens and implements changes is Kralo. So everything I say is like put a star on that and like exception Kralo because he does change things what he can in MUT.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, Kralo he puts in the time, maybe too much time, one would say.
Yeah,
but like you give him something, especially something they can fix right away. They'll take care of it. Like even today, like Chewbacca was talking about how they're missing Team of the Week chemistries on these cards, and they got that fixed right away.
Yeah, so like
without him mentioning that, they probably would have been under the table for because I don't care about those chemistries, but it probably wouldn't have got addressed until a bunch of people down the line was like, yo, this is not working properly.
Yeah, so like it's crazy. Like everybody's like, oh, they can fix things in MUTs really quick, but like gameplay issues go on for months. It's like, well, it's because the MUT team has talented people and hardworking people like Kralo and other guys. I think Jake's, I'd assume he's working hard, even though I don't see him on Twitter anymore, to get the MUT stuff done because we're getting a lot of MUT stuff, and that's kind of a transition. Actually, no. Before I transition into the next topic about MUT stuff, Director, would you ever become a game changer?
You know, I've given it a lot of thought, and I can tell you I have not come to a conclusion on that quite yet. I want to see what the relationship is like with other game changers first, kind of on the surface. I will say right now I'm kind of leaning towards against it, but I do want to do something with the channel in the future, so I guess we'll see. I like my relationship with some of the devs and some of those guys over there, but I don't know yet.
Is that because as a game changer you wouldn't be able to win free Megatrons anymore?
About 30%. About 30% the reason, yes. But I just don't know what's in it, you know, for me. It would be good. It would be cool to go out and play the games early and stuff like that. But there's obviously other directions that may be more fruitful, you know what I mean, for a YouTube channel, someone who's independently creating something to work for themselves. I'm sure you've had thoughts like that, GutFoxx. So, I mean, it's a complicated answer.
Wait, what do you mean about that? What do you mean?
Like, what avenues are the right avenues for you to take if you want to be a successful YouTuber, you know? So the pros
I'm
with
clearly
being
going down the wrong street.
We're going down the wrong street?
No, I'm going down the wrong street.
Oh.
I'm making an avenue joke. Go on.
But yeah, I don't know. If being a game changer seems, you know, beneficial to my channel, then yeah, maybe. But I still don't have the answer.
So it's all about what they can do for you. I get it.
Yeah,
I said
exactly.
Game changers don't.
That's exactly the direction to have if you want to be a game changer. What can you do for me?
No. What can the game changers do for the game, not what the game can do for the game changers.
Fox. That's why two of them just left.
That's what I was going to say. Like, you got people like GutFoxx. I'm not going to pretend like I have in-depth knowledge of gameplay. I'm more of a content kind of guy. But we got people like GutFoxx, you know, Eric Rayweather, already kind of whispering in EA's ear, showing what the community wants, showing what's busted and what's working, what's not working. And I don't see much change anyway. You know what I mean?
I feel like you think I have more connections than I actually do.
No, like, but you have the power to, like, expose, I guess, for the lack of a better term. You know, the things that are busted with the game, they come out, they're in the open, they need to be addressed.
True. Like when I ruined the motion glitch, right?
Yes.
Yes, I get you. But anybody can do that. Anybody can post glitches on YouTube.
That's true, but you've got exposure. You've got a following.
That's true. I do like to expose myself to people. That is my kink. So I feel, yeah, so Game Changers, like, it is I guess a back and forth, the kind of decision you need to make, whether it'll help you. It'll definitely help you get early footage for the new game, which helps out channels a lot during the summer. I know people, like, looking at the hundreds of thousands of views people getting some of those videos for early Madden is really nice. But, like, I guess with Game Changers, some help more than others. There are oftentimes, as much shit as I give Game Changers, some of them do some good work, but, you know, it's tough because, like I said, the buck ultimately stops with EA. EA, if they knew what they were doing, they could make an amazing game, and they wouldn't need Game Changers. But it's nice that they do. It's nice that they're listening to us. They clearly need help. Their gameplay division is... I made the joke on stream. I'll make it again because I love recycled jokes. It feels like... how did I say? I don't know. I made a... It feels like they have 10,000 monkeys typing on 10,000 typewriters, and eventually just somebody pulls up random pages and like, all right, throw that into the code. Or we got Sandra Bullock there on the typewriters with the Bird Box Challenge coding the game sometimes too. So it's kind of like, I don't know, because I like just every single stream there's just I see some new fuckery, right? Like today on stream, Deion Sanders, like I was in like a cover 4 in the red zone. The wide receiver was like, what, 3 yards away from Deion Sanders in his zone. Deion Sanders was faced to the stadium, looking away from the wide receiver, and he's like nowhere near the closest guy. Like people always ask for these 91 zones back. I'm like, we don't need 91 zones. We just need zones to like play better and tighter to the wide receivers and threats coming through them and be able to stop crossers and stuff and deep corners. But like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into gameplay right now because that's a whole can of worms. So hopefully they hire more people, spend more money on game development, get rid of long shot, and that's all I'll say about that. Let's get on to Team of the Year, all right?
Yay!
All right. So
also, I think all the game changers suck because none of them have suggested a set that allows you to collect 30 silver, 30 high tier silver, 30 low tier silver for just 5 silver tokens.
Yeah, oh yeah, not to do massive, but what are you using silver tokens on right now, Tex?
Well, nothing. But my point stands though. Like, why do I gotta collect 12 cards? Why, just make a bigger set. Come on. Like I'll be out here fighting for you. You know how they campaign for like presidential elections and like senates and stuff. You vote me as a game changer, I'm gonna make sure we get those sets because I'm tired of. You don't want to me to make freaking a bunch of elite tokens today, which could have been avoided if they would just I don't know how to mass set. It'll save so much time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I agree. Like
it takes forever. It shouldn't take like imagine if it took as long to make like if you're playing I don't know what games you play. You play have you played
Dodge the
Dying
Train?
Light? You played Dodge the Train. You played Dying Light.
No, I have not. No.
All right, so to craft like you can craft like arrows or like med kits for like just holding a button, like hold square, craft med kit, all that shit. Imagine if it took as long to make a med kit in that game as it did Madden to make a token. I wouldn't play that game.
Yeah, but then you have to. Well, in Madden, you don't want to have that one button do it because then it'll just take like random 87s out of your binary. Like,
no, I get this one, but I wouldn't mind if it's just I still gotta do it manually, but let me at least collect as many as I want.
I get you. One mass elite token set.
Yeah, 1 mass gold, one mass silver. Like shit, man. Like it ain't that hard.
It does take quite a bit to get on.
Just like it should be a mass get a silver player pack or whatever. Just fucking spend 5K and get what is that 10?
Yeah. Hey, just
come
the
on,
little
man.
things are pretty important. I mean, that's MUT stuff. Yeah,
it just takes forever to do shit.
So, all right, Team of the Year. Prices are going up because everybody got their solos done. Everybody got their NAT. They got their Team of the Week solo auctionable one. All right, I want to hear your angriest take on why we're only getting 6 Team of the Year cards at once. I want to hear. Director, can you throw down right now against the or should I do it myself? Director, do you want me to do this or you?
I guess you can go ahead and take the lead.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
These fucking cunts. All right.
All right.
So we get our 30 Team of the Year cards.
Tell them why you mad.
Yeah, the 30 Team of the Year cards, and then they stretch it out over 2 weeks. They give us 2 a day, or every 2 days they give us 6 cards in packs. All right. Now, when you look at packs, bring out these cards, everybody's like, "Oh, are these prices going to go down when 6 new cards are coming into these packs in a couple days?" I'm like, "No. Look at George Kittle, 600K, and he's a 95 in packs right now. All right, what are the 95s going for? 400K, so a little bit more than that. So the fact that they're in packs means nothing to the supply. All right, we'll just get that out of the way first, and then the content that you're bringing out, you put them all out right away first day, great stuff, and then you expect us to use that content as your content for the next 10 days, getting 6 every 2 days, and say, all right, you're done. Your job's done. Good job. We're giving you a round of applause because we're getting old content in packs every 2 days. Why not release them all in packs at once? What's the harm? What's the harm there? The fact that you're going to have to do more work over the next coming weeks? Like, the fact that you have to keep us entertained with other content rather than like, oh, brand new cards coming in packs on Wednesday. That's great. Here's 6 of them. Awesome job. We missed Team of the Week now. We don't have that. We don't have heavyweights, veterans, flashbacks. We got a couple limited time cards on Thursdays, legends on Saturday. This Friday, what are we going to get? Shit on our chest? Okay, that's fine. That's my kink. Let's keep doing that. Thanks, EA. Sundays, we get once a month Sundays. Where's our fucking content? Your job's not done. This is the biggest time of year for Madden. Like, after the Super Bowl, I can see if you don't want to do your job anymore. You focus on the next year like you did in 18. You kind of just take it off. So it's absolutely pathetic during the most hype time in the entire season, you go ahead and release 30 Photoshop cards. Great job. You got in the game. Congratulations. But keep giving us daily content. Where is our weekly content? Like, I wouldn't have even been mad. Would you guys? Talk to me. Would you guys have been angry if they split it up between offense and defense again? Or did you like the one drop at once? Director.
Okay, so I like the one drop at once. I wouldn't have minded if they split it up like last year. That's fine. But what I didn't like, they didn't even tell anybody that they were putting, X amount of players in packs until well after people started ripping packs. People really didn't know. I was hit up on Twitter all day like, wait, there's only, so-and-so in packs right now. I was like, I really don't know. It wasn't communicated very well.
Yeah, no, I should include that in my rant. Fucking terrible. I was already through my packs. I thought when somebody said that in my Twitch chat, I called them fake news. Because who the fuck does that? Text, go on.
I mean, it would have said how many was in packs if the graphic had actually loaded. I think EA knew those packs were bad.
They could have told us the night before, too.
They could have did a lot of things the night before, but they also did a lot of bad things, too. But no, I think last year's was better just because you can get 2 Nat Team of the Years, whereas this year you can only get 1.
Out of wait, you can get 2 this year from the Team of the Week solos, and then the solos they put out on the day of.
The daily solos?
No, the day of the first solos, that first set, that's 17. You can get 1 Team of the Year.
Yeah, like last year you got offense and defense Nat.
Right.
Good point. This year you got it wasn't even a random pack. You just got whatever they decide to give you.
Yeah.
So I like kind of last year's better for just grinders in general. This year I think took a lot less time. But I didn't like how they released all these at once because next week we got the end of the divisional games, right? Or conference game?
Yep, conference next week.
And then Super Bowl's not for like 2 weeks after that, or yeah.
Yep.
And so what are we gonna be getting next week? If it's not a Super Bowl promo, like
we're getting 6 cards every 2 days. Text.
I got you.
Happy with it.
But I got you. But they could have just did like offensive specialists and offensive regular card because specials are trash, and then the next week just did defense, and then give us 2 solo sequences, and then other shit as well, obviously. And I think that would have been a lot better than just giving us all this at once, not really giving us all this at once. Because I didn't even know see, the packs are so bad anyway. You only buy for the topper, but I'm just like, why would anybody buy those packs? They're terrible.
Oh, so
and then the fact that you can't even really, I don't even think you got a chance to pull a 90.
They're gold player packs, right?
Pretty much.
They're bad.
Yeah.
They're so bad. And so, yeah, I'm just like, this was not really the best launch. Players are good, though. Players are fantastic.
Yeah.
But
yeah, cards are good.
Most players are fantastic. But, like everything else around it just kind of got...
Yeah.
It was done not great.
It would have made a lot more sense to split it offense and defense. Because, yeah, what are we going to get next week? The week prior, the playoff stuff, me and Trumpet Monkey kind of ripped him a new butthole because it was the driest week we've seen in content in a long time in one of the hottest times to be watching football. So it doesn't seem mapped out very well. I'll say that. I'm a glass half full kind of guy, so I'm out of my element. But we got if that's what we're speaking on, totally.
I'm a throw the glass in the television type of guy. So I think here's the thing. I think Monday was phenomenal. I think they did a wonderful job on Monday. They dropped a lot of content, had us busy. The solos were an hour and a half, very rewarding. It would have been nice. We're getting daily solos. They take, 5-10 minutes a pop. Not too bad for more like the casual guys. For the hardcore guys, does it feel like they're getting away from us? Like, it's great. All this content came out and it was phenomenal. But are we too dedicated to the game? Is that an issue? Is EA not catering enough to the guys that like to grind it a lot like you, Texas?
I don't know, because, we just came off a promo where they didn't really reward grinders. Take that back. Chris's promo wasn't really for grinders. It was mostly for money spenders. So,
and auction house workers.
And auction house workers, but it wasn't for guys that wanted to get out here and grind souls because that shit was like less than minimum. It was like slave wage what they were paying you to play their solo challenges. So I think with the playoff promo coming out and rewarding grinders, I feel like they're kind of trying to get back into that because they kind of want you to play the game. And the easiest way to show engagement, which if it's not going to be head to head, is going to be in solos.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why they decided to give us better stuff because it's kind of crazy that I spent an hour and a half playing solos and I pulled a 96 overall while guys is out here playing 25 games a week in league and not getting anything.
Yeah. Well, if you get you have to be really good at the game and you get some pretty good things.
Yeah, it's just so that they're going back to that rewarding the guys that are actually just playing the solos, which is, I wouldn't say it's terrible, but at least there's something for us to do that doesn't take as long. Because I thought they were gonna give us like 5 hours of solos for a fantasy pack. But no, it was an hour and a half for just a random one.
But should they give us more of that? Should they give us more 2-hour solo sequences for those 94 to 98s? Like, do we need more, or do you think? All right, I'll ask that question first. Do you think we need more of those type of sequences for Team of the Year? Like, should EA drop another one on us, director?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Texas?
Yeah, because for one, they finessed us and said we were going to get a fantasy pack, and we didn't. And for two, I mean,
I want to get onto that in a bit. I want to save it. I want to save the fantasy pack fiasco.
Then, I just think that'd be just nice just to give us another one. Since they're going to be Nat anyway, like, what's the point of having a lot of them being out there?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be too upset if that's what they ended up doing next week. You know, so we don't have much content, but hey, here's more solos. We can get another Nat. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So, like, I think a lot of people didn't do the Zero Chill solos because they were bad, right? Would you say that, Tex?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not playing. I think I played the first sequence, and I was like, nope, this is not worth my time.
No. So
if I'm not playing solos and I play solos, those were just not good value at all for how much time it took to do.
So solo battles basically set us a floor on how many like rewards per hour that we need. So how long do you think it takes to get solo battles just ultimate every week? 7 hours or so?
No, probably less than that.
Yeah.
A lot of guys said they just chew clock the entire time, and then they'll get done in like 20 minutes. And so 20 times what?
12.
12. So
yeah, so. I can ultimate and leave one game undone. So yeah, 20 times 12 is
so
4 hours
at 20 minutes apiece. Yeah, so it doesn't take that long at all for basically what 225,000 coins.
So that's like basically it, right? The minimum coin per solo ratio is 30,000 coins an hour, and so EA has to beat that with every single one of their solo sequences. Obviously, an NAT 94 to 98 is significantly over 30,000 coins in my mind value. I think that's closer to like 100,000 coins. Oh no, probably. What would you think? 150 to 200,000 coins per hour, just through that Team of the Year solo sequence. That's how crazy it was. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Especially if you pulled a good one. Like if you got, hopefully you didn't get like a 94.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I pulled a 98. So for training alone, yeah, it's significant, like 400, 500.
That's really good.
Yeah,
that's really good. Just training alone. Like you can farm this on a farm account and hopefully you pull like a 97 or 98 and then turn that into coins.
Yeah, so really farmable, really nice for farms. So. All right, and so maybe there was very rewarding. It was very nice that EA put those in, but like they need to do more of that. Like, do you think MUT dies if it goes too casual? If they don't put enough of those things in? Like, is that even like an issue? Is that something we should like be afraid of? MUT going too casual? Like, or is it not like not rewarding, not going enough to the grinders? Or am I kind of just like thinking that I'm wrong? Like, Tex, do you think that's a threat going forward? Is MUT going too casual?
No, I don't think MUT going too casual because you still got to put the hours into it. Like I don't feel like playing solos is casual. If you're playing solos, you're a crazy person, especially because some of these motherfuckers are locked and you can't like play them unless you're at a certain level. So I don't think it's ever going too casual.
Okay,
because it's really expensive to get in. Like I feel like the stuff that's too casual is kind of like, well, it was Draft Champions, but not no more though.
Yeah, but Draft Champions is like head to head, so that's not really like casual.
But when it was free though, like people go in there and just kind of just looking to play a game.
I think that was awesome.
Like it wasn't like super like sweaty. It was just like I'm gonna go in here just to have fun. I'm gonna dick around, try some players out, and then I'll hop out and redraft the team if I need to.
I agree. That was great. So what about you, director? Do you think there's a threat going forward about MUT going too casual, making it too easy to get good teams, or is that something that just like way off? Like I'm out of left field with that.
Well, if you're looking like really big picture, yeah, possibly. There's a level to it. There's a limit to it. I think if you're putting stuff in your game to get your players, engaged and you're rewarding them appropriately, I don't think that's bad at all. And I don't think, there is a limit, but I think it's great if they're putting in solos and they're rewarding us and they're keeping us engaged, because a lot of people, they move away from Madden because there's nothing to do. So might as well give us something to do.
Yeah, I think like the days that Madden is not fun are the days there's no content. There's nothing to do in the game, right? There's nothing new. Today on stream, I had probably one of my worst streams in a long time, because after the high of yesterday, after having fun all day, doing the stream, today I log on, I'm like, same shit as yesterday. They didn't do any Team of the Week cards, no playoff cards like they did last week, even though they weren't very good. So it's almost a necessary thing that they put in new content almost daily, right? Would you guys agree or disagree?
Yes.
They need daily content.
I don't think they need daily content, but what they need to do is like do stuff with the content they already have.
I will fight you, Tex.
I mean, obviously, we've been talking about this for a while, right? Like, just do some events. Like,
true.
I don't know. Like, do like I still harken back to the one time
Is
I
that
played.
not content though?
I spent money. No, but
Is events
it's
not
not really
content?
though. When I hear content, I think of like cards and shit. But like, not like back in Madden 17, I spent $1.50 to play a Team of the Year head-to-head event, so I can go. It was $1.50. I got to win like 4 games in a row to get a Team of the Year player. Like, I paid money to play online. Like, that was fun. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't do it now because I suck. But like, that was fun for what it was back then. So they can just do stuff on top of that. Like where I was in Madden 17, we haven't seen those events head to head wise. Cause we got Weekend League. I know Guru was talking about. He put a poll out on Twitter. Do we consider solo battles and Weekend League content or like daily content? Like I don't think anybody considers that. So I think they consider that as content, but they can do other stuff within that umbrella to kind of get people to kind of play the game and also earn content through those modes. So that way you can, like, if you logged on today and there was an event that you could play, wouldn't you have been super happy about that?
Yes, of course. That would have been fucking amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's dig into Guru's comment there, because a lot of people are. It's a meme. Daily logins are content like that. So like Guru's getting memed the hell out of him. Let's dig into Guru's argument. Is Weekend League and solo battles content, and the fact that they're regularly scheduled? Do you consider, like, it's just like Flashback Heavyweights Veterans? Those things were regularly scheduled, yet we consider them content, right? Tex?
Yeah.
So, Director, I'm throwing it to you now. Are solo battles and Weekend League, just because they're regularly scheduled, are they content or not? I mean, talk to me.
Okay. So, first off, love you, Guru. Love you, Guru. But we got to take a look at the beginning of the season. MUT was hopping. MUT was on fire. I don't think anybody was not praising EA for the consistency in which we were seeing content, right? You know, we had the flashbacks, we had content almost every other day, and in between those days, we had the reveals, which was fantastic. I'm starting to get flashbacks of Madden 18, Madden 17, of the drought of content, the lack of content in between promos. It made me not as engaged in the game. As a content creator, obviously, but as the average Joe, it's not as exciting right now because they took away the weekly stuff. They took away, you know, a lot of the promos that we were excited to see, or a lot of the content dropping we were excited to see. So I think I see it as a step backwards right now. If they maintained the momentum that they started with at the beginning of the MUT program, then yeah, absolutely, it's great. But right now, it's going in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm. So you would or would not consider solo battles and weekly?
I mean, if we're talking like, you know, yes, you know, literally yes, but no, because it's not engaging enough to get people excited to log in. You know what I mean? Yep,
I agree. Like, the reason we play those things is for the rewards for the cards that we get.
Yeah.
So like, I understand he says he's a legit question to get some community opinions, and I think people took it more as like an insult, but I agree. Like, the reason we play Weekend League is to get the rewards, but like then we use the rewards to play Weekend League. So it's kind of like we're on a cycle, man. We're just mice on a fucking wheel. Texas, talk to me. Are those solo battles? What?
Solo battles and Weekend League aren't weekly content or whatever they consider it content because it's
become accustomed to it.
Yeah, well, it's not even become accustomed to it. Like, they don't do anything. Solo battle blitzes, that's different content. All right. We haven't had a Weekend League blitz. We haven't had like a play 5 games here, 5 games here for rewards right away. So if they want to like get into daily content, they could easily do stuff like that to kind of break up the cycle you said as we're on that wheel we're on. But they don't do that. Like, we get solo battle blitzes once every blue moon. Like, we got it for you got it one time at the beginning of the year. What promo was that for? That we got it for
Thanksgiving.
Was it Thanksgiving? Was that Black Friday?
I think it was right. I think it was like.
I think it might have been both
Friday.
actually.
I mean,
right?
Same
was
day.
it both?
Right day. Same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. I think it might have been like we got like for 2 weeks. Like, it was just like different stuff. We can earn a lot of stuff. Whereas right now it's just, if you wanted to kind of give us daily content, they can just do that. That way we can just earn coins and earn packs every day. They can just do blitzes every single day for like a month.
That's too long, in my opinion.
Which is what I would consider daily content. I mean, I get you, it'd be too long, but that's what I consider. They have daily content. At least you're like, they're having to like actually, like, you're earning something at the end of the damn day.
But you just said earlier you consider content cards, not necessarily that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying content in the context of just like content, but like I don't consider like adding a different mode. Like y'all want like MUT cards that be coming out every single time. I don't think we need to have MUT cards to come out to have fun, right? I feel like they can do a lot of, like I said, they can just do a lot of different stuff in the game to make you have fun, which is just what like MLB doesn't drop many MLB The Show cards, but they have events around that stuff to where you gotta use bad cards. Madden doesn't as of right now. So until they get to that point where they're kind of making you find different ways to have fun, you're always gonna be yearning for content.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think it is a combo. If you could do the events like we've been talking about, kind of give us some sort of blitz head-to-head or different events with like theme teams or different like requirements or different things like that, like we've talked about in the past. That's great, but then they also do need consistent cards and cards coming out on a good basis, or else our teams do grow stale. Like, how much do we get the game right now? Because everybody's got the same team right now. So, and to mix it up, to try out new guys, to add to our theme teams, to add to our just team overall, to kind of see how different cards play. If one running back we feel like we can run better than another one. So I think it is a combo, and I think in order to not grow their game stale, they need to keep doing stuff like that. And no, I don't consider solo battles and weekend league content. They are consistent. They're basically the base game at this point. If they went away, like this is like Texas. Remember when I had you in the summer? We talked to Jake, or you talked to Jake. I sent you pictures because I still hadn't left the Fox in a long time by that point, and hadn't done a face reveal. But I asked him. I was like, are you guys going to rely on your solo battles, your solo, and we're going to get really bored of them later in the year? And he said no, there's kind of an automatic timer. It's not that big of a maintenance for us. It's not that big of a deal. So the fact that, like, I don't want to say this, like, they're not content because you said it's not that big of a deal. You said it's are automatically done for us. So because you've got it kind of like on a robot, on like a time frame, I don't think we as a community expect you to use that as your content excuse or use. Like, what are you spending your time on now? Whereas like a couple months ago, you were giving us almost daily new cards, new things to do, the reveals like Director talked about. Now it's just like, did you fire a whole bunch of staff over the break? Did you let go of all your temporary workers for the Christmas season? Like, is this retail? Like, are we down to the skeleton crew right now? Is half the studio still gone on their cruise, or did they get lost in the Pacific Ocean? Or do we got some sort of like lost type situation? Is there a monster on the island? Is that why most of the people have to like scavenge for food and not make MUT cards? So besides for being off the rails, I want to talk about other things now. I'm done with the whole content thing. Do you guys like overall through Team of the Year so far? What would you rate it out of 10? No objective list, no captain token, nothing like that. Give me a rating out of 10 right now, Director, for Team of the Year.
7 out of 10. I think it was pretty good.
What the fuck?
It's good. I rate my MUT content like I rate my movies. I'll be critical. 7 out of 10 is a good score for me. I think they nailed it with the overalls of the cards. I liked the amount of the cards that we got. I loved the solo rewards. The way that it was managed time-wise, the way it was managed spread-out-wise, you know, there's some room for improvement. But it's a good solo. I enjoy it. I like it. Packs could also be a little bit better.
Texas?
I'm going to go 5 out of 10, mostly because, like, I like the solo. I like the fact that they gave you a lot of coins if you played all your Team of the Week solos. Like, you got the potential 95, which is like 400,000 coins minimum. That's dope. On top of that, the other stuff's over 15K. I don't like how expensive it is to get into doing these sets. Like, maybe the price will change and they decide to drop something that's going to give you a lot more of those tokens. But right now, it costs like 1.5 million coins in Team of the Year, game of whatever those Game of the Year collectibles to get an auctionable Team of the Year player.
Yeah,
but the most expensive one's 1 million coins, like right now. Wagner's 900,000 coins. So like, it just doesn't make sense mathematically to do a lot of the sets down there. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna give us something. Like, there's gonna be a way we can get some more of those tokens for just playing something in the future, probably. Like, just based off how everything has gone so far. But as of right now, I'm not a fan of that. The cost of entry just to like get into doing those sets is way too expensive. Even doing the Nat ones make no sense because you're paying a bunch of 500,000 coins for a Nat card when you can just buy the auction one for like 400,000 coins.
Yeah. So no, all right. My issue with this promo is not necessarily the promo itself. Like you say, the sets are kind of mismanaged. I think they think elite badges are cheaper than they really are in the real market. And so like the sets are kind of a little screwy on that end. No sets. We've never had a perfect set promo where all the sets seem like it works out perfectly for mathematics or anything like that. That's why I always like it when they underprice elite tokens, so that way the elite tokens rise in price. That way like there's some value driven to the pack trash, the low 80s. But regardless, I think my issue isn't so much with Team of the Year. I think Team of the Year is a fine promo. I agree with Director. When I freaked out, I think he's right there. All right. I think the players, good job. I don't think too many people have too many bones to pick because we know some players are getting MVP talk or Defensive Player of the Year like Aaron Donald. So players are great. The solos very rewarding. But I think my overall problem right now with MUT is the lack of daily content, and that has nothing to do with Team of the Year. I think dropping them all at once was fine. I think that's great. It's just that we don't have anything. We don't have that Team of the Week now, that Tuesday stuff. What are we getting on Wednesdays? Thursday we're getting a couple limited time cards, which is fine. A couple limited time cards is fine on Thursday when we're getting it the rest of the days of the week. I don't want to keep hammering this point home. Yeah, like playoff primetime performer. Yeah. Like, so I'm not going to keep belaboring the point. Overall, like Team of the Year itself, I hate to have to rate it in a vacuum. If I rate it with the rest of everything else that's going around during this Team of the Year time, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 for the Team of the Year time. All right. But itself, Team of the Year, got to give it like a 6.
Also, like all right, the same vicinity, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, maybe even like I'm leaning close. Yeah. I'm leaning closer to like Director's side just for Team of the Year. But man, it's so hard to separate what's going on around the promo from the promo. But all right, we're going.
Like the good stuff is really good.
Yeah,
like the players they chose, like the Wagner being 9 overall, the Todd Gurley, like the Tyreek Hill. Like a lot of these cards are good, but then they had to add the fucking specialists. And so like you can pull a 94 kick returner Andre Roberts. Like who the fuck wants that?
To be fair, he's a very good card. He's got a spin threshold, and you give him 99 speed pretty easily.
Pretty easily, which means by adding Sprinter and then using John Madden Coach.
Yeah.
So spending coins, what you're saying.
But you can do the same thing with like Tyreek, right?
I got you, but like I understand that
he's faster than Deion Sanders. Yeah.
This dude is 500K on Xbox right now.
It's because nobody's pulling him when they pull an actionable pack. Nobody's choosing him.
Yeah, nobody's choosing him. So there's cards people aren't even like getting at all. Only way these cards are gonna be on people's teams are for those that are doing the Nat set or getting him random out of a bad pack. And so I'm just like, okay, that's not great.
You get Joe Schobert.
Yeah, Joe Schobert, which is like
the worst.
Who wants a sub-middle linebacker.
Yeah.
You got Desmond King, who's good for a theme team. Not going to everybody else's team.
San Diego loves him, though, right?
I'm sure LA loves him as well, bro. I'm sure we're all good.
Oh, yeah, LA, not San Diego. What the fuck?
Gilmore's not great. Like, there's like 5 good cards, like 5 great cards. Everything else is just kind of, eh. And so that's why I'm giving it a 5, just because packs are bad. Some of these players are really bad.
Are the packs bad? The packs themselves are bad, but the topper wasn't.
I know, but the topper shouldn't just be what you're buying a pack for. A topper's additional, right? A topper's usually something extra.
Fox.
They got you out here paying $100 for a 75. See, the topper's bad because it's not even a fancy package you're getting. It's only good, I guess, if you happen to luck out like you did and get like Bobby Wagner. Like if you risk it all and do do 2 Nat sets and pull 98 Wagner and 98 Gurley, then okay, great topper.
No, my Nats were Mac and Tyreek Hill. All right.
Okay, so like yeah, if you get those 2 guys, then cool. But like I feel like a lot of people did this and got like 94 or 96 Thielen or 95 Breeze, which is like still good coins, but
I'm just training.
Like,
yeah,
it's
true.
Is that really a good topper though? Like, because these packs are bad. You're not making any coins off these packs. Like I don't like these pack odds. Like you have a what? Like you said, these are gold player packs. You have a 4.4% chance pulling an 85 plus, which means you have like a 0.0001 chance to pull 95.
God damn it! You stole my goddamn point text.
Packs are so bad.
You stole it from me. That was my Twitch thing.
But I want to ask you though, bro.
Twitch,
do you think the $100 price tag is better spent on the bundle for Team of the Year or a bundle for the Legends, where you get the full Legend topper as well?
They're both fucking terrible. Fucking money.
They're bad. The last good topper we had was Christmas when when Tim Brown, when everybody's buying second round of gifts and like 96 overall Legends were going for fucking 900,000 coins.
Yeah, they were like
that was the
they were
best
like
bundle.
600 on the small. Yeah,
dog.
If
I was on at the time, I would have got home and bought all the bundles in the store because that would have been instant 1 million coins just based off of just the topper.
Yeah, that's as good as the black market right then, and it's
yeah, that's that, yeah. And that didn't even include the packs that you get. Yeah, just topper.
And the packs so had Christmas stuff in them that gave you more value for presents and shit, right? Well, not presents, but they gave you collectibles for shit.
Yeah, everything went up in price, so that was the best and probably the last good topper we'll see. Because even the full Legend Topper, like if the Legends Fantasy Packs gave you 12 packs and a full Legend Topper, I'm here for it. I'm not buying any of those packs with money ever again until they do that, because that's what they gave us for was that Black Friday?
Yeah, Black Friday's weekend. Yeah,
it was like it was like 12. So basically, they valued these packs at $15 a piece, right? So they gave us 12 of them for $100 and a full Legends Topper. Really good value. I mean, it's still a shitty pack, but still really decent value.
What's amazing to me is that like a lot of people don't watch these kind of things, these podcasts and stuff where we talk about pack value, pack odds, and how dramatic they're different. Like when you buy packs, it matters. Like you're saying, like, oh, I'm spending $100 in the game, I'll just get whatever. Like it's $100, $100. But it is amazing to me how different the outcome can be based off what your decision is and when you buy your packs and how EA like is just like, all right, let's see if we can't get these fuckers with this first round of zero chill packs, and then they come out with even better ones later, or like we'll get these fuckers, we'll give them good deals on Blitz weekend, but then we'll get those fuckers the rest of the weekend because these idiots will spend on anything. And it's like I don't know, it feels like they need to up it, especially this time of year, getting later in the year. Maybe in a month they need to really look at it. Like right now, idiots will buy idiot things because it's like during the most hype time for football. So EA sees that and offers these things. But like a month or 2 months from now, when we're also complaining about pack odds and how they don't recognize the issues with them until like we get fat packs, it's so weird to me, right? Am I wrong? Like, should EA offer better like guaranteed value in packs through the year, or do you like the variability? Do you like it being like telling people these packs are bad?
I mean, people are gonna buy bad packs no matter what we say about that at all.
I see people in my Twitch chat saying game changer packs were great for him, or clutch packs were great for him, so everybody should buy them. I'm like, no, fuck you, get out of here.
No, I don't mind the like certain packs, right? But like it's just I like
big butts and I cannot lie.
No, I kind of don't want them to just drop like really good value packs. You know, it's good for everybody because everybody spend money and there's more stuff on the auction block, and we already seen how things go this year with all the coins coming into the market. Cards end up going up in price, and so I think it'd be good if they go in that direction where they just drop really good value packs consistently. But people like buying bad packs. They like feeling special, right? I think that's the chase of packs. People like pulling those bad packs and then getting that one hit out of that pack. Like every single week, I'll buy gold player packs. No, I ain't gonna pull shit, but if I do, I feel special.
Yeah.
So I think that's the reason why people just buy bad packs. You know, they know they ain't gonna get nothing out of it, but just in case they do,
it's like fishing. The next pack's the ones that contains the golden ticket or the ultimate legend or I don't know, the high overall, 98 overall value.
Yeah, this one's going to contain the Chris Johnson. This one's going to contain the limited time that I've been seeking my entire life. So I think that's why they kind of keep packs in, because people like that excitement. So we're going to keep getting bad packs, occasionally sprinkle with good value for those that want to spend the big bucks.
Not a bad, and then EA takes in the metrics. Like they're like, oh, value doesn't really mean much because people will buy these packs no matter what.
Who buys a clutch pack? 40,000 coins for what?
A low 80.
This pack is so bad. Like, it's 40K for an 82 plus. I'm gonna buy it right now. Watch. I'm gonna buy it right now.
Stop. Don't. Don't.
I just spent it. I just bought it. I sent it, bro. I just bought it. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah, let's hear it.
82 Dante Pettis.
I'm not even gonna laugh.
I'm about to hold on.
I'm watching my friend descent into like heroin addiction right now. It's not like
it can't be worse than that first pack. All right, it was Josh Johnson 82.
Yep.
One more.
Stop.
One more.
Let's hold an intervention, director. Director, put up the sign.
I got to be an even amount of coin. I got to be at 300K even. Hold on. It's the last pack. Hey, now the 82. It's an 86. It's bad packs.
Bad?
The 86 doesn't even pay for the pack.
Yeah.
So that's all. Yeah.
There you go. So, Director, what do you think about packs? And should EA offer more like consistent value through the year with toppers, or are you good with like some just being shitty and other ones being pretty decent value?
I'm okay with some being shittier. I think that if you're going to be dropping $100 on extra content for a game, there should be, depending on time of the year, there should be a good chance of making X amount. You know what I mean? So right now, this time of the year, I think if you're going to drop $100, you should be making, you know, somewhere between 800,000 and a million coins. Like, that's a lot of money. You know, earlier in the year, maybe, you know, 400,000 coins, somewhere around there. But there is honestly a black market for this kind of thing. So if EA, like, and not everybody knows about it, obviously, so it's not going to be utilized by everybody. But if you want to make a million coins, there's other ways to do it with a better guarantee. And that's kind of what I want to see in packs. Other than that, shitty packs, people are going to buy them anyway. So it's, I don't know. I don't really care, I guess.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And that's the thing
You're
that
bored, man.
EA needs to understand, when you give bad packs, you give people incentives to use that third-party market. And you can try and keep banning people, and they do ban people on a daily basis for using that third-party market, or auction house, what's it, ghost them, that kind of thing. But the best way to get people off of that, like, shady third-party not buying it from you, is to offer good return on value, good return for your money, that makes it hard for those third-party to compete due to, you know, safety reasons, or getting scammed or getting banned, that kind of stuff. So hopefully EA moves more in that direction, in my opinion. Any other thoughts on packs, Director, before we move on?
They are what they are. Just pay attention to what they offer and spend your money wisely, folks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Watch this podcast or the MUT Force for it. Links in the
Yep,
description.
or just come by and ask us in the chat, like, are these packs good? No. Somebody tweeted me, are gold premium packs good? I said no. What the fuck you doing? What are you thinking?
A lot of new people.
The toppers 3 elite player packs. Like, what kind of fucking pack is that?
Yeah. So we kind of talked about the lack of content. We got past that. Hey, are we getting Super Bowl content on the 25th? Is that our next promo? We got 10 days into the next big drop of cards.
Friday?
Yeah, Friday the 25th. Because Super Bowl is the 2nd. We're gonna know who the Super Bowl teams are on the 20th, 20th night, and then the 25th we'll get Super Bowl content from those teams.
I can see that.
Is that kind of?
Yeah, I can see that.
Because the 10 days that we're gonna get 6 a day for these Team of the Year cards, because they stretch out the content, that'll take us right up to the 24th, and then the 25th we'll get new stuff.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 25th is kind of where we're thinking the Super Bowl content comes, and then like, all right. Nothing else to say about that. Who do you guys got in the Super Bowl?
Wait, real quick.
What?
Real quick. I hate EA's marketing. Like, why don't we just get a Pro Bowl promo?
I don't know, man.
We don't need to get Team of the Year.
Wait. Yeah, we do. What?
No, they do Team of the Year because FIFA does Team of the Year, and they do it at the same damn time, so they can, like, piggyback off the marketing, right?
Yeah.
But why not just do Pro Bowl? Because Pro Bowl's next week. After this week, like, why don't we just have a Pro Bowl promo? It's the same shit, essentially, obviously, just different in name.
You know, that's not a bad point. We used to get a Pro Bowl promo. It's gotten worse
back
over
in
the years.
13 at least.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got one in back in 25 or not, but I'm just like, I understand that, like, it's easy, cheap marketing because Team of the Year FIFA was, I think, last week. And so that lingers over to this week. So the SEO is going to be up on this shit for YouTube, for Twitter search, for Google searches. Yep. So it's just a good time to just kind of have the same name. But this could just literally been the Pro Bowl promo. It could have come out next week during the Pro Bowl week.
Is it weird that, like, Madden takes so much from FIFA? Like, this whole 6 in packs every 2 day things is directly from FIFA. Like, that's just, like, worse for the game. Like, nobody comes from FIFA to Madden and says how much better it is. Like, I've never seen that. Like, maybe it's just because it's, like, survivor bias or whatever, or non-survivor for FIFA. But, like, nobody's ever said, oh, FIFA's FUT is way better than MUT, or anything like that. And I'm like, it's so weird that MUT is kind of following FUT, but FUT is worse than MUT.
It's also weird that, like, there's no 98s in packs. So, like, what's like, so in packs today, it's all 95s, and then the 96s, like the kickers and shit.
I thought I had a good point, and then Texas totally, like, went away.
I got you. No, you had a good point.
It's real sad boy hours right now, Tex.
No, listen. I'm gonna connect it back.
All right, sweet. All right, cool.
So I'm gonna connect it back. So they're copying stuff from FIFA, but with FIFA, you could pretty much, like, play with pretty much a lot of the guys over there because the ratings actually kind of mean a lot more than what MUT does. And so with these items being in packs, they're impossible to pull.
Yep.
So with them only putting 6 in packs, like you don't even know there's gonna. You don't know anything about like the 6 that are gonna be in packs. Because you're probably not gonna pull them more likely. Like you're not gonna pull these cards.
Nope.
Like you can pull a million coins in packs and not even come close to pulling one of these cards. So they're taking stuff from FIFA that FIFA's doing, but FIFA actually has a better gameplay game than Madden does.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's really weird they're doing that. See, I brought it back.
I gotcha. Thanks for bringing it back, Director. What do you think?
I just think we need, I don't know, as far as the Pro Bowl content is concerned, I think we all have an unhealthy relationship with MUT, and we want to be obsessed consistently. So using excuses like the Pro Bowl to release maybe almost daily content every other day even would be a great excuse. I just, not everything is utilized, which seems kind of silly to me. Those are my thoughts.
Yeah. I get you. Do you, we three are not game changers, never have been. We don't really know the what it takes, the process to put a new card into a game, right? I always say, like, how hard is it to Photoshop something and put it into game? But we see how hard it is because we constantly make mistakes. Why aren't we getting Pro Bowl cards? Why aren't we getting weekly stuff? Like, how long does it take, Director? How long would it take you to Photoshop those 30 cards? What do you think?
Well, I actually Photoshop a ton of cards all the time as predictions for different promos, and they will take me maybe an hour and a half if there's like 20 of them, maybe.
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
I saw your predictions for Team of the Year. An hour and a half to Photoshop that many fucking cards.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a $1 billion company, and that's one fucking guy. Why, Director? Tell me right now, why should EA not fire everybody and just hire you?
I don't want that responsibility. Get the hell out of here.
How fuck? Like they complain about artwork and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Like I don't get that. Like, and I know other people said the same thing. They can like do Photoshop. Like I've done Photoshop a little bit. I'm a fucking amateur. You're a pro. Like, so an hour and a half to do 20 fucking cards, and that's one person.
Well, I'm not the only guy that did it. You go on YouTube, almost every YouTuber now is doing custom cards as further predictions. And it literally, like, I saw, I won't say his name, but I saw somebody post on Twitter saying, hey, I need somebody to do some custom cards. And literally an hour and a half later, maybe 2 hours later, the video was out. So the Photoshop aspect of it obviously shouldn't be as hard if it is hard for them.
It's so insane to me. What's the excuse? And then you got to put stats on them?
I guess the testing phase of it all, maybe.
What the fuck are they testing?
I don't know, but obviously it's important.
I don't know, because they have these things done like weeks ahead of time too, and I don't know.
That's the big thing. You need more planning when it comes to stuff like this. Obviously, there's going to be scenarios where there's going to be the Super Bowl. You don't know who's going to be playing in it, whatever. But there needs to be more planning to fill the gaps, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think what happened is like, maybe people, like you see that at every job, like maybe the bosses don't know how the work is done or how long it takes to do the work, and so these people like, well, I don't want more work in my place. Hey boss, I finished with those 30 Photoshops. It only took me 2 weeks. Like, great job. Wow, that's faster than last year. Wow, we're really efficient workers here. It's like, okay, all right, I get it. People just don't want to work very hard. They just want to cash their paychecks and go home. But man, I'm not gonna stop. I'm going to stop hitting that point.
I'm there with you. I think it needs to be way more consistent, more focus on MUT. That's your moneymaker.
All right. Let's talk about, there's a little bit of hubbub on Twitter today. I don't know how much. None of us are really into competitive Madden. They're not going to be streaming some of the Club Series games. Any thoughts on that, Tex?
I don't care.
Yeah.
No, it's on the CW, right? So it's what they did last year. Was it on CW and they also streamed it as well?
Later, right? Like a week later or something.
Okay, so it's not.
I actually don't know. I don't know. They
I don't know. I'm asking these questions because I don't care. Like, it can be on TV. It doesn't. I don't care. Like, it's not going to affect me. I mean, people are probably mad because they're not going to get their Twitch drop. So I guess if you need your competitive tokens, that's what you wanted because people love the fact that you can go ahead and stock up on them. Because like I got like 30 tokens off of one of those like Madden streams before. So I can see why people are mad about like I'm close to John Madden, but I don't feel like having like grind. So I guess that's why they're mad, but I don't care.
Yeah. Director, any thoughts? Any cares?
Very unopinionated. I don't watch as often as other guys do, so is what it is.
Yeah, I made a joke. Is like, well, obviously, Madden, they don't want their gameplay being watched either if they're not going to stream it. So I mean, they make a competitive MUT tournament. Maybe they have that all about the place, but Yeah, maybe that's just what it is. So I guess none of us really give a shit about it. Let's move on.
If you want to watch it, just subscribe to CW. I mean, you probably watch it on TV.
Yeah, there it is. CW, they get the numbers.
Just you might have to watch some Riverdale or some Supergirl and get into some Madden. It might not be a bad watch.
But the thing is, like, CW doesn't have fucking drops though. So what's the point of tuning in, right?
Exactly.
So I want to circle back to this misspeak by Jake on the reward packs thing. Was the community outrage for the Team of the Year solos only dropping one instead of a fantasy pack? Was that justified, or was that just baby rage? Texas, you first.
I would say it was justified, mostly because we thought it was a said fantasy pack on stream. Obviously, if it's a mistake, then cool. But if you can't why you can't blame us for going back and listening to that stream and hearing him say fantasy pack. I mean, at the end of the day, the solos did take not as long to knock out as other solos have, so we can't really complain about it as much. But still, if you promised us a fantasy pack and then we thought you made a mistake because you guys are always making mistakes, then you can't get mad at us for kind of reacting a certain way. If mistakes you could think, the crazy mistakes they'd be making all year long, especially recently, it's just kind of gotten out of control. So we just thought it was another one of these things. So people getting crazy and saying you guys owe us this and owe us that. I think it's justified. I don't consider it bitching essentially, because that's something that they promised they were supposed to get, but we didn't get it.
Director?
People have the right to rage when you're told one thing and another thing ends up being the case. I think the perfect way to make up for this, maybe put in a trade-in set for some sort, you know, with an elite token, a couple gold tokens, who cares, to be able to redraw something, get a different card.
Now, would people be angry if a make right was made so people were able to get two NAT Team of the Year cards, both one from the random drop and a choice of a fantasy pack? Because we've seen that also, people are angry that people like are able to take advantage of mistakes like that because other people are at work. Now, would that have caused more of an outrage than what we had, or would it have caused less of an outrage if they did that? So it's like some people didn't get rewarded because they weren't home at the right time. Texas.
See, I think what they should have did was just left that set up there, the solo challenges up, and then drop another one that was just like another 5 gamers or whatever for the fantasy pack.
Boom. How about you?
So that way guys could have actually played both of them. Like, it's so simple to fix it. So they're just saying this is not what we intended.
Yeah, I don't think a make it right is absolutely necessary, but a fix like that, super simple. Super simple.
I'm kind of disappointed that we're not arguing over this. I like our topics when we see and we argue things, because when we agree, this podcast sucks.
All right, you should zig when we zag. Like,
but I'm not gonna argue something that I don't feel that way.
I know, but we all knew that, like, we all assume we were gonna make right because they've been doing those for a while. Like, they drop a bundle that is broken, so you get a bunch of packs back. So it just seems like, oh, you said this, and instead of just like, the thing about it, I guess it wasn't, since it wasn't advertised to everybody, which is their defense, because like it's only advertised to those that watched on Twitch. It's like what, 10,000 people.
So only like 10,000 people. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, well, like there's more people that play Madden, so that aren't on Twitch. So they can't, like, it's not like everybody knew it was supposed to be a fantasy pack.
Yeah, all right, so let me see if I can't like make this podcast great again. All right, let me try this. Let me try this out. Bunch of fucking complainers, if you ask me. Bunch of people that got a free Team of the Year for 17 solos, then complain all the way home. Well, the fucking piggies coming back from the market. So Tex wrong, director wrong. People back in my day when we had to walk uphill 15 miles both ways, we weren't rewarded with any one card. We had to spend 5-minute quarters in Madden 15 for 3,000 coins and a Bo Jackson collectible if you did a legend. And what did that collectible add into Bo Legends Ultimate Legend? Nothing. It was no value at all. And so nowadays people complaining because some simple misspeaking on a show that is new this year, that we're getting more communication from the Madden staff, makes it better. So go ahead. Twitter 2019, Twitch, just complain all the time. Hashtag cancel Madden. Boom. No, cancel Twitter complaints 2019. There it is. How do you like that? How do you like that?
We're back on track. Let's go.
There it is. Muttman's great again. Now we're thinking differently. Bunch of complainers. All right. No, I think Texas Solution is the best one. I tried though. All right. So, next up, hey, Tex, you said we got finessed based off the November solo training value being different?
Yeah. See, an elephant never forgets. So my dick remembers everything. So back in November, I don't know if you guys recall, EA dropped these solos where you could these Thanksgiving harvest solos that said, I don't know, probably like 2, like maybe 3-4 hours to knock out. And you got yourself at the end of that sequence a fantasy pack of your choosing that gave you any 93 overall. And the 93 overall didn't quick sell for the appropriate amount of training. Usually 93s quick sell for what is that? 6,000 training? 6,500? What did 93s quick sell for?
Yeah, I think 6,500 is about right.
So whatever. Well, it quick sell for a certain amount, and obviously the Nat 1 quick sells for half.
Yep.
But because EA said these solos it didn't take that long to knock these solos out. It was by design to make them quick sell for a less amount of training. So my Darius Slay didn't quick sell for the appropriate amount of training. Quick sell for like 2,200, which was like ridiculous. And then fast forward to the promo, Team of the Year promo. These souls took an hour and a half to knock out 17 for a chance at a 94 through a 98. And these cards quick sell for half of what their auctionable part quick sells for. So Bobby Wagner quick sells for 37,000 training. His Nat one's at 18 and a half, something like that, training.
Yeah.
So for less time spent, you can get yourself more training than you could have out of the harvest solos.
Tex.
So what's going on with there?
I'll
man?
say this. I'll say this. What was training valued at back then, though, versus what it's valued at now? Like half?
It's probably half to 40, somewhere in that ballpark. So training's down to like 20 coins for training right now, so it's half of that.
Oh, I actually have that. I have that marked every week on my Market Monday. Let me bring it back.
Look back. It was probably close to like, probably I want to say 40. But like, it was just a weird lie though. It's just like we did it by design, and then why not do these cards by design? Like, why does a Nat Drew Brees quick sell out of the solo challenges quick sell for like 9,000 training instead of 13? If it's by design, if you did that purposely for one promo, I think it was an accident, and they were in CYA. That's what I think. I think it was an accident, and they couldn't go back and fix it because guys are already quick sold cards.
Was it? All right. Do you want 1119 or 1112? 1119 was 42 coins per training. 1112 was 45 coins per training.
So yeah, right around 40.
Yeah,
so
just over 40.
It's less than that. Yeah. So I'm starting to think that if it was by design, wouldn't we have seen more of by design like stuff like that where Nat cards are quick selling for?
No, all right. Here's what it is, and I'm gonna tell you why this is a good thing. Back then they meant it, and they meant to fuck grinders like that. They listened to our feedback, and they're like, "Hey, you know what? Not that big of a deal. Let's give it to them bastards. They complain about it. Let's just make it simple. Boom. Look at that. Listening to our feedback, giving us the NATs for half the
Look
training.
at you taking the positive side.
You goddamn right
But
I am,
at
Tex.
the same
Somebody
damn
needs
time-
to do it. This isn't just negative, half empty. I'm full on director right now. Half full.
Okay. At the same time, though, at that time we still had token sets in Madden. Now we don't.
I don't feel like dealing with your facts right now, Tex.
All right, I'm just saying. I'm telling you, I think they messed up on purpose, on accident. I mean, and then they just didn't want to fix it.
I truly do believe it was a feedback thing.
All right, that's. I mean,
but I get you with the sets.
It
Yeah,
may
that
be
fucking
a feedback
sucks.
thing.
There's nothing to use it on.
I just don't trust these guys because they can't be trusted.
It's a good way to go through life.
Always trying to finesse us, man.
Yeah.
Always trying to finesse us.
So we should continue to blatantly and aggressively complain. It's going to work.
Direct.
All the way things work.
You're goddamn right. Social media is the most powerful tool known to man right now. Prove me wrong. Didn't think you could.
What is the mass destruction?
Yeah, exactly. I think Twitter does more damage than a nuclear bomb.
Nuclear bomb's quicker.
Yeah, but Twitter.
That Twitter outrage machine just be taking its time, and you got to stay in it for like a week for everybody forgets about it.
It's more painful, right? Would you rather have your face melt off or be like the focus of Twitter for a week?
Facebook. I don't want to be on Twitter for any reason like that. They'll find out where you work, find out where you live, find out who you dated, find out your porn browser history, all that. They'll dig. I don't want none of that. I'm trying to avoid. That's why I get my name, because I ain't gonna know nothing about it.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you only have one loose end for a guy who knows your name to wrap up, right? All right, last one. I think we got another finesse by EA that Texas wanted to rant on. The rookie premiere.
Yeah.
Let's argue why do you Texas believe Leighton Vander Esch should be a 97 overall?
All right, filibuster real quick while I go pull up rookie premieres.
Okay, I'll show my I'll do mine. EA said before they gave the power ups that it's only gonna be as high as the highest one that's not a power up. They said that. Boom.
All right, here. Wait, what? Let me read this real quick, right?
Okay, read away, dude.
Let me read this blog. All
right, we'll see. Director,
I got it right. Okay, you got it right.
I think it's freaking okay. I don't really care. Those rookie premieres, obviously we did them, they cost coin, they cost real estate last year. But this year, it's just nice getting the upgrade. I'm not too concerned. I have the rookie premier Derwin James on my team right now. And until he gets a card like you can put sprinter and all that kind of stuff on that's more end game, that's when I'm going to buy him. Till then, I don't really care that he's not like, if he had a power up. If he wasn't the full power up right now, because I mean it was a free card in my mind, not free, but in quotations free. So I'm not too upset about it.
Yeah, they've done a much better job at upgrading rookie premieres this year than in previous years.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Except for Ward.
They made an emphasis. You're supposed to rookie class is actually balled out.
Yeah, true.
All right, I'm gonna read this. thing. It says complete the rookie premiere sets in Madden 18, and you'll receive a high overall version of that specific player in Madden 19. Right.
Okay.
Right. All right, we all know that. I don't know why I read that sentence. That was useless. All right, hold on.
I thought there was gonna be more.
I thought I was gonna keep going, but it's just like that's all we had.
He's on to something.
Let's see.
So Texas, are you gonna catch the L for this one or what?
I'm not catching up. I didn't explain the reason why. I didn't explain it. I was trying to prove my point.
Yeah.
But I can't read apparently. Complete this.
Your point is currently.
It says complete this player's set to earn whatever. Unlock his player in item in Madden 19, which ratings will update as the new versions of him are released in MUT 19. All right. So the highest version of Leighton Vander Esch is a 97.
Wait, can you read that again? What did it say?
It says this player item in Madden 19 with the ratings will update as new versions of him are released.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
A power up is a version of the card.
Yeah.
Are you arguing it's not?
It is a version.
Is a power up a version of the card?
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't Leighton Vander Esch 97 overall?
Did they say highest version of the card?
It said new versions of him are released.
And he got a new version.
Is it a 97? That's a new version that was released.
Yeah, they released the 96 though. What if they put the rookie premiere in the game like a second before they put the new card in the other card in the game? Then the newest version would be the new card, not the power up.
Who in the game at the same time? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying that you don't know
that. We were
that.
in the game at the same time. The images didn't load because we were all mad as fuck that day.
Yeah, we were pretty.
Put them in the game at the same time.
I bet you. Did the power up image load before the regular image though?
Yes.
Boom. Lawyer.
The regular image update is so that's first though.
Yeah, and then the new version came out, and they put it up to 96.
So they went from 97 back to 96 because that's how it works. So what you're saying is Leighton Vander Esch was a 97 to begin with, and they went back down to a 96.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
All right. Shut up, Fox. No! Leighton Vander Esch should be a 97 overall to keep true. If you can't power these players up, why am I not able to get a 97 overall? So I don't have to power them up to get the +1 speed. These cards should still be able to put fucking abilities on as well.
Yeah.
These cards are good, but like they can't be as good as we wanted them to be. Like if you're a Cowboys fan, you had to just go buy his real version. Like if you did his set last year in Madden, spent whatever 500,000 to $1 million coins to do it, you still gotta go out and buy his fucking his main card to power up so you can add sprinter and stuff to make him a better linebacker than he already is.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
I'm really hoping they allow physical and ability chems on rookie premieres next year because it does really harm their card and their abilities not having.
It's like they're doing it so last year you couldn't add chemistries to your rookie premieres. And this year you can, but they didn't think that we wanted to add the other abilities and scheme chemistries chemistries or physical chemistries to them as well. Like, so next year they're gonna fucking correct again. How about just update the bitch right now? I don't want to hear it's a different program, blah 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 nonsense. Just update it. Do a hot fix. Let me add Sprinter to my 96 Van Der Esch, who should be a 97. What's the point of me using this car? Like you have Roll Call Smith, don't you, Fox?
Yeah.
You have the 90. Which one do you have? You have both of them? You have the
no.
Gauntlet one?
Yeah, I got the Gauntlet one.
You don't have the...
oh, no, I saw the Gauntlet one.
You have the Rookie Premier one?
No.
Oh, you have Derwin, though, right?
Yes.
So, like, if Derwin comes out with a Defensive Rookie of the Year, I mean, obviously that card's going to get power because of what EA is going to do with that. But you would be more, like, that card would be so much better at a 98 overall power, more than likely, than your 97 because he's going to be able to get the plus 2 to speed, plus he's going to be able to get the ability that you want for tip drill. It's just like, it's not the best version of this card if there's one that's going to be coming out better than him.
You know, Texas, I don't have a counter argument to that because I agree with you. I mean, obviously, he's going to be a better card with Sprinter and Ability Chem and a power up, but EA, like, this is something they said it's not going to be able to be added to Rookie Premier. It's not going to upgrade to the Rookie Premier overall. So they told us ahead of time. You know, I'm not going to be mad about it.
They didn't tell us ahead of time. They didn't say that at all.
They said it the night before.
No. They didn't say this before I did this. I should have just sold my coins and just bought Madden points and just fucking used that, or just bought coins the entire year. So I should have did. Instead of doing all 8 of these Rookie Premieres, I should have just sold my coins for 8 million coins worth and just bought coins this year.
Texas.
That's what I should have did. That's what I should have did.
That's what you should do every year.
Finessed.
That's what you should do every year.
Finessed. I'm so mad. Like, what's the point? Like, why? Like, I just feel, it's just annoying because, like, a lot of guys have to go out and buy expensive players they bought last year, basically, in Madden, just to make them better for their team. It's like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. They could easily do the update, too. Maybe they will do the update. They should do the update. They're not going to, though.
Yeah. Director?
But they should.
Well, I agree on the ability thing. It sucks not being able to put Sprinter. It sucks not being able to put Tip Drill on Derwin. I get that. But maybe this is a red herring. Rookie Premieres have been kind of dog shit in the past. And they, so far, been pretty good overall.
I don't want to hear it was bad before, so it's better now. I hate that argument. Everybody says that about, like, civil rights and shit. It was bad back in the 60s. What I'm talking about now is better. I don't want to hear that. No, I just, like, it should literally be the same program. I mean, I'm cool if you can't power them up. I'm fine with that, I guess. But they should at least let me be, like, if you are a Chargers fan, and you, like, so you're a Chargers fan. All right. If you want to get the best Duran for your team, you're going to have to buy all his previous versions, and then if he goes Defensive Rookie of the Year, and then probably spend like $50K training for his limited time card. Instead of using the one you got in your binder.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't like
stupid.
That. I mean, specifically for the abilities and stuff like that. But yeah, I agree on that facet of it.
So I don't want to hear it. It's like, it's better than it was before. I don't want to hear that. No.
Again, red herring, for sure.
Same as every other card.
For sure.
It's dumb. That's all I'm saying. I have no time for that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm done now. I'm getting off my my high horse.
Your soapbox. But we love you on your soapbox, though, Tex. We hope you never get off, and we absolutely enjoy that. So I think I agree that it would be ideal for them to do something like that. Obviously, that's a great world. That's a perfect world. But we know EA's having trouble just putting out fucking photoshopped cards. So to change the technology on our Rookie Premieres now, one, it's very generous of them. So, and two, it'd take effort and something that it doesn't seem like they want to put into this year's game right now. So that's all I got, though.
Shade.
What? I didn't hear you.
No shade, but I like it though.
Yeah, it totally is. So I got nothing else. Do you guys got anything else you want to talk about before we wrap it up?
No.
Director, you good?
Nah, I got nothing else to talk about right now.
All right. Well, hey, everybody check out Director. He's one of those Madden YouTubers you should be watching. I am throwing shade at Tex right now. Check out his channel. Link in the description below. If you're on iTunes, check him out on YouTube or go to the YouTube video. Watch this all the way through with it on mute, and then click on Director's channel. Watch his MUT Force with Trumpet. And that's it. So, wonderful creator. And Texas will have his stuff in the description, too. But that's it. Say hello to... I was on their podcast, was it a couple months ago?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to get you back on here. The people are hungry. The people are thirsty for a little GutFoxx.
I love thirsty people. Yeah, because that's who I am. I'm very thirsty myself. But yeah, say hi to Mrs. Director, and hope the family's doing well. Otherwise, yeah, take it easy, dudes, and have a wonderful night.
All right, thank you so much, GutFoxx. It was really fun.
Yeah, of course. See you, Tex.
Bye.